Greetings, comic book fans. I'm Mike Fitzgerald, and this is First Issue Review. In this episode, we'll be reviewing World Weekly News, #1, the comic book. So, if you've noticed a certain absence in the checkout line at your local grocery store, if you peruse the magazines they have available for you, you're in touch, your life, your people, your tabloids, all those bright, colorful covers with celebrities on them. Have you noticed the absence? Something's missing. The World Weekly News. To be honest with you, I wasn't even aware of it. World Weekly News. Where else are we going to keep up with the Bat Boy, or know where they're keeping Hitler's brain, or see what kind of cloud Satan's face is appearing in? Because as it turned out in 2007, they stopped publishing the World Weekly News, which is a bit of a shame. Anyone who's not really familiar with the World Weekly News, it was a supermarket tabloid published from 1979 to 2007. Renowned for its outlandish cover stories often based on supernatural or paranormal themes and an approach to news that verged on satirical. Now, interestingly enough, I discovered while doing my research, it came into existence, the World Weekly News, because the publisher wanted to continue using a black and white press that the National Enquirer wasn't using anymore because they went to color. I mean, the whole idea, so we're saying, it just came up because somebody says, oh, what the hell, just because. We got a printer lying around, let's do something. That's what I like. I mean, it was unique at the time because it was the only thing that was still coming out in black and white. It's kind of like if you were to put on a new television show and for some reason not have it in color. So, another odd thing. Another interesting thing, it's a longtime editor who joined the paper in 1981, who brought it to the peak of its circulation at 1.2 million readers, none of which I know. I mean, I don't know anybody. I mean, I don't know of anyone who ever read it. I never recall going into anybody's home and ever seeing it on the coffee table. But over 1 million people were reading it in the 1980s. So, yeah, that was something. Okay, so what has happened is Chris Ryall, he's the editor-in-chief of IDW Publishing. I think they also do Transformers and a lot of other licensed characters. That means not original, a lot of the comics are based on ideas that have already been around, old cartoons, toys, what have you. This has been his dream, to make a comic book based off the World Weekly News. We all have weird dreams sometimes, not all of them should be followed. That's just my opinion. So what he has taken, there were, in the World Weekly News, reoccurring characters. One of them being a columnist known as Ed Anger, a really ultra-conservative, right-wing nut job whose ideas for saving the country are building a wall between us and Mexico and between us and Canada. Just doesn't take a lot of imagination to imagine the type. So I think you understand what I'm saying. The story revolves around, or has begun, by revolving around him. And he's very upset with America and what it's come to over these last years. And yeah, it's changed a lot. But it's changed more for him in his world than it has for us, because in his world there's other characters that were introduced in the World Weekly News. There's Bat Boy. Bat Boy is, hold on, this is exactly what he sounds like. He's a bat. He's a boy who looks like a bat. I think everyone's heard of him, but I mean, who even knows what it's about? Because as I said, who's read it? He was first featured in the World Weekly News in 1992 after being found in a cave in West Virginia. He was known for having led the police on a high-speed chase, fought in the War on Terror, led the troops to capture Saddam Hussein, fit Santa Claus, and traveled to outer space. In 2000, he endorsed Al Gore, and it's also been foretold that in the year 2028, Bat Boy will become president. Bat Boy is also featured in the comic book, and he's one of the things that Ed Anger is upset about, all these different freaks. Another freak that Ed encounters is his psychiatrist, Ph.D. a college-educated ape, which was also featured in an issue of the World Weekly News. And then Ed also is upset with and comes to an argument with, hold on, Plod, a space alien who for many years now has been determining the outcome of presidential elections here on Earth, specifically in the United States of America. So, that's what it's about. Ed's upset with all these freaks that are running around, and he wants to see America changed back, or changed into the way he wants it. Entertainment-wise, as a comic book, which is what I'm discussing now, I think the problem was we're following Ed Anger, and he's angry, but I don't know if he's angry enough, or he's not angry enough to be entertaining, because Ed's losing this battle against the freaks. He's being outshined by each of them, and that's not entertaining. But, I mean, what do I know? I mean, there might be a lot of people out there who are big fans. I mean, they have a website now, so it's still out there in some form, and, maybe there's people who still look to the World Weekly News for, hard-hitting journalism and the real facts. In fact, what is their motto? I had it here. Nothing but the truth. All right, well, it's two people out there. Those who believe in the truth of the World Weekly News, and the others of us who just knew it was entertaining crap. So if you want my opinion on the comic book, you just simply need to check out this cover. Alright, well, thank you for watching this very confused episode of First Issue Review. Really hoping to find something that I can tell you I like next issue. I will make a point of finding something good to share with you next time on First Issue Review. Thanks for watching.